Welcome back, uh, dear students. Uh, Today we are going to study the first the first lesson in the first unit. Its name is A Quilt of a Country. You will find it in your textbook on page 13. But before we go through the text, let's first discuss the why did the author choose this kind of picture, and why did the author choose the word quilt to connect to this text. First of all, if you would look at this quilt especially, it's made of different patches, and they are joined together. At the end they formed a whole quilt, exactly like America. America as a country or a society, it is composed of different groups of people coming from different societies, different countries, and of course different language, cultures, races, and beliefs. That's why the author has chosen this background or this picture to be like a symbol for his for the text. Sorry, the author, she is the woman, Anna. Yeah. The second thing, why to choose the word quilt especially? You know that quilt, it's something like the blanket, but it's lighter than the blanket, and it is stuffed with cotton. People use it to cover themselves, especially maybe in the winter or sometime in the summer, according to the type of the quilt, as a way of protecting themselves, keeping themselves safe, warm, covered. So that's why the author had chosen the word quilt to connect it to her text, because the quilt is something that the people use to keep safe and warm or cover, and the same is America. All the people are gathering under one umbrella that cover them, protect them, keep them safe. Although they are different people, although they are not not from the same race. Well, that's it. This is the summary for the text itself. Here you'll find that Anna Gwendolyn, the author, she compares America to a patchwork quilt made up of many bits and pieces or patches, because America is made up of many different groups of people. She said that we can all live together as one nation, united by the principle that we are all created equal. The reality she describes, however, is that there is a lot of hostility and violence. Hostility, not accepting the others, and violence between the different groups. These different groups unite only when America faces the threat of war. However, as soon as those threats go away, the divisions return again. Even so, most Americans think of America as great because of its great diversity. Because America has a great diversity, and this word we have discussed it before. It means that it's a place where it has a variety of people, different races. They see that recent immigrant groups are like their own families who worked hard to make it in America. Those who died in the World War Center attacks of September 11th, 2001 reflected America's diversity, because you will find there is someone from different country has been or was a part of this disaster. Okay. Our routine will be studying something called the concept vocabulary. For the vocabulary, I divide it into two parts. The concept one that you will find your book is focusing on, starting from page 12, you will have like a box here, a table where he put 6 words, and he highlight them in the textbook, asking you to guess its meaning or to teaching you a way to predict the meaning of those highlighted words. The second part, it will be my concern, the other difficult words that you may meet in your during your reading. You will receive it as a sheet or a worksheet, like exactly the vocabulary of the music or matter. The first word is desperate, and this word desperate, it's different from the this one that has an e here, because the other one means that it's an adjective that means that he doesn't have hope. First, I will show you 3 examples, and then you start to guess what the meaning of the word desperate from those examples. Let's read them. Chalk and cheese are desperate substance. The 5 experiments give quite desperate results. The 2 cultures were so desperate that she found it harder to adapt from one to the other. Think for a while, what do you think what the meaning of the word desperate? Yes, the word desperate, it looks like it's something different, something dissimilar, not similar to each other, something that destined. It means that there is nothing else look like it or distinctive. The opposite is identical, similar, indistinguishable. So if you please, you will start to write those words in your copybook under the title of Unit 1, A Quilt of a Country. The second word, discordant. The first example, discordant opinions prevail even among good judges. Discordant tone coming from the poorly tuned instrument. She had the difficult task of bringing together a number of discordant elements. In the second example, there is a poor musical instrument that produces a discordant tone. What the meaning of discordant relating to the given example? Yes, discordant means that something that is different from the other. Okay, something that's different from the other, something that is conflicting with the other words. What's the difference between discordant and desperate? The difference that desperate means it's something different from the other thing, but they may agree together or they match together. But here, if the thing is discordant, it means that there is no harmony between it and the rest of the parts. If this part is discordant, it will be conflicting with the rest of the parts. The antonym is similar, concordant, agreeing. The third word, it's the word pluralistic. We need to take a pluralistic approach to education. Our objective is a free, open, and pluralistic society. He spoke of the benefits of pluralistic culture. And number 2, our objective, or our aim, or our goal is a free, open, and pluralistic society. What do you mean of the word pluralistic? Yes, pluralistic means having the different aspects or approaches. Like exactly when you say that Actually I didn't find that the suitable synonym or anthem for this word, so it would be enough to use the meaning of them. If we say that we have a society, and this society have disparate groups of people coming from all over the world with their own culture and beliefs, or if we have say that this society has discordant groups of people, it means that they do not look like each other. There is something unpleasant about them. This means that this society, if I want to describe it, will be a pluralistic society because it has discordant groups of people. It has disparate groups of people. Interwoven. Interwoven is the past participle or the third form of the verb interweave. Also, interwoven can be used as an adjective. The first example: the mat was made of interwoven fibers. She has created an interwoven story of fictional and historical event. She is writing a story, and in this story she adds fictional, means unreal events, historical events, it means the real events. So how did she do this? She interwoven this in the story. The third example: the blue fabric was interwoven with red and old thread. What do you think was the meaning of the word interwoven? Yes, interwoven means mixed, mingled, blended, combined, and the opposite is unmixed, uncombined. The fourth word is diversity, or you can say diversity. If you are talking normally, it will be diversity. Formally, if you are talking informally, it will be diversity. She teaches the students to have respect for different races and appreciate the diversity of other cultures. The diversity of plant life on that tropical island is staggering or stunning or amazing. So what would be the meaning of diversity or diversity? Yes, diversity means variety or difference. The antonym is identicalness or sameness. Okay, the last word is coalesce. Coalesce. At the edges of the one coalesced or separate townships have coalesced into a single sprawling colony. The ice mass coalesced into a glacier over time. Here we have, for example, number 2. We have two townships, and they have been separated. They were two, and then they have coalesced into one single colony. If we have a wound and it has two edges, those two edges has coalesced. It's a verb. This is number 1. And when two things became one single thing, it means that they combine. So coalesce means merge, integrate, cohere, associate, and you say combine. The antonym is divide, to divide into parts, separate, disconnect, and break up. Well, that was for today. I hope that you have it was easy for you to understand those words, and that the way of introducing the vocabulary help you to understand the meaning of them. If you can see that most of the verbs go around one topic, which is the varieties, the diversity or diversity, the different that are you can find in the American society. Okay, thank you for listening. See you tomorrow again. Thank you very much.